Now to do a report, an assessment report, it shows an assessment, and all the students' results for that one assessment, and then another assessment and all the students' results. That's in reports. So I go to assessments on this main screen. I go to the report tab, and you can see by student and then by assessment. So it's going to do the report by assessment. Now if you look at this, you say, gee, this looks exactly like the by student kind of screen for the setup. And it is. It's the same way. It just produces the data in a report. Instead of by student in each of the reports, it's going to go by each of the assessments. It's going to have the assessment and all of the students. So I'm going to do a report. I'm going to select some students, different students here. Let's just select these guys. I could select everyone, and in the previous video on the student report, it shows more information about this. So you can go back and view that one if you're unsure of how to kind of complete this form, because it works the same in both. So I've selected some students. I have some assessments selected, but I'm going to say term 1 only, and I'm going to leave everything else. Press select. So I have them all selected, and maybe I don't want this writing assessment. I spelled writing wrong anyway, so there. So I'm going to take that writing assessment off the bottom, and I'm going to press submit at the top. So here we has language arts. It has reading assess, that was the name of that first assessment, and it has all the students that I selected and the results, which I don't have a lot of results in here because it's just fake data. I'm just playing around. Some weird comment here. And so then you see reading December and then writing narratives. So it breaks it up into subject areas and all the assessments. And then you see mathematics, and then math, then number sense, number, quiz, and then reading. And so it just breaks these up into their separate kind of subject areas. Now I can print this by going to the button at the top corner here, and you see it makes a PDF of the list. And so print separate students to their own pages. So I'm going to show you what separate and altogether means. If I do separate, what's really going to happen here is it actually shows one assessment and all the students, and then it's going to have the next assessment and all the students, and then the next assessment. So they're not all together. All the assessments aren't together. So I could print this now, but I'm going to go press done, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press list again. Try that one more time. I'm going to go press list, and I'm going to do it all together just so you can see the difference. It's going to create the PDF, and you'll see now it has the assessments are together kind of, so there's not a separate page for each assessment. So reading assess and then reading December, they're kind of all on one page here until you get to the end of the page. So that's the difference between the two types of reports that can be printed.